Hey, babies.
Howdy.
Man, do I look pale or what? Getting sick for a week will take the Willikers right out of you. Mm-hmm. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to the midweek show. It's been a fun morning. This guy right here has 10 years of continuous sobriety today. 10 years ago, I was just telling Sean, 10 years ago, I woke up. We were living in a house together, and we were both pretty heavily addicted to drugs and alcohol. And I just had a feeling that I had to get out of the house. I had to go. I wanted to change, and so I left, and then that started the journey. Mm-hmm. And then a couple of days later, I was in a sober living house down here, about an hour away from where we were living before. And then shortly thereafter, like 9 months later, Sean got sober. And then Sean has slipped up a couple times, but he just got 7 years on February 6th. And today, February 25th, is my 10-year sobriety birthday.
Hell yeah, Dre.
Yeah.
Proud of you, buddy. It's you definitely blazed the path, and then I was able to see some light. So yeah.
It's a fucking miracle. It's a miracle that anybody changes at all. Sean and I are so lucky.
Like, especially when it's so easy to get stuck in your ways as a human. So when we're able to make changes, it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's insane. Sean and I, we hang out and with recovered alcoholics, addicts. That's most of our friend group is people in recovery, and and you just see an endless procession of people coming into this trying to change, and a lot of them don't make it or they die, and it's just the ones that hold on and change their lives, and it's just it's a miracle. Yeah. So good big day on that. Sean and I have been recording content all morning, and stoked for this new format. We're strategizing on how to continually put out a good show for people who are interested in us, and this is partly a gimmick, the fact that we're half naked, but
I don't know if this is.
It's not really a gimmick.
Or I don't know if this would be considered half naked. I think that would be you're covering yourself up, but we just have on shorts and we're shirtless.
Well, technically, I'd say we are
3/4 naked.
3/4 naked. Okay. But I remember we had a comment. We've had a couple comments in the past year where people are like, "Why are you guys always shirtless?" And my answer is we grew up in California, and we were latchkey kids.
If it's relatively warm, I'm having my shirt off.
Yeah.
I look amazing. Why would I not kind of want to?
Not to mention, it's just natural. To not, in a lot of ways, human beings, we haven't always worn clothes, folks. But yeah, it's good morning. I'm just getting over my cold. A week ago today, I was sick as a dog. And feeling like $1 million. Took the dog out this morning. Went up on the hill. Got a nice call from my ex, which was awesome. Got a bunch of other calls this morning, congratulating. It's just a good deal. It's a good deal.
It's a good deal, baby.
Yeah, and got a good week ahead. Shawnee, you're hyped on this new? Tell me about this new workout regimen. You got an app? Did you pay for the app?
Yes.
How much you paying?
I pay $25
one time or a month?
Per month.
Cool.
But I can cancel.
I'm curious. How'd you learn about it?
The woman I'm seeing has used it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. And is there a face behind it, or?
Yeah, it's a husband and wife, and they have a.
Is it a tall, handsome white guy?
No.
Okay. Because there's this guy on YouTube who's awesome.
There's so many.
Yeah. This couple has 1 million subs on YouTube, and they put out the most awesome videos.
That's awesome.
So it's an app, and they've is the guy's name Marcus?
No.
Okay, there's another guy in Marin who has a big app like that. But hell yeah, and you're loving it.
I love it. I love that it's laid out workouts for me, accompanied by videos of these workouts, and yeah, it's been awesome. It's great for me to try and evolve like this. Yeah.
What has been because you're an avid gym guy. You have been for 5-6 years. Going
Longer than that.
sure, yeah, 7 years. Okay, 7 years.
Maybe even 8. Yeah.
Really avid though, like you
I think like 8 to 9. I mean, yeah.
even
I started at Body Kinetics right when I moved here.
so. Sean's been an avid gym. You've been an avid gym goer for 15,000 years,
Yeah.
and you've like gotten fit as a fiddle. What is this app? Is it helping with like
Just changing up my routine. So
yeah.
it's change in the fitness world is good because your body has to adapt to these new movements, new stresses, and or loads and volumes and stuff. So it's fun. It feels good.
Hell yeah. And
But my huge thing is I need to eat more to accompany how often I work out.
yeah, Sean and I have high metabolisms, and we're just like structurally built like this. So adding weight is difficult. But yeah, you have to like force yourself to eat, basically, to add any weight. It's pretty trippy. Nice. And how are things going with the gal?
Wonderful.
Nice.
She's awesome.
We do not name her, but
Yeah.
but
But
Shawnee
we-
has a sweet girlfriend.
We don't name her, but we talk of her.
We talk of her.
Okay.
And it's been cool to see you lock in and be like, I'm with a woman and I'm happy. It's cool. Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. I've known her over a year, which I think really helps. Hey, pass the tea.
It's still probably a bit too hot, but I'll pass it. Maybe it's perfect right now. We got Earl Grey tea.
Oh man, that's good.
With a little bit of milk in it, and it's just a great combo. I love the cardamom and the kind of orange peel thing going on in Earl Grey.
I
It's
love cardigans.
yeah, cardigan. You cut up a cardigan. That's how they make Earl Grey. They cut up cardigans and the orange peels. Put it in the tea bags. Pretty cool. Hell yeah. Well, me, I'm not a big show guy. I don't watch a lot of shows, but the past couple months, I've been like, especially when I was sick, I've been digesting a lot more shows and,
Movies
and stuff. And I watched all of the new Game of Thrones, A Night of Seven Kingdoms. Loved it. It was so good. It was like short and concise, and some of the episodes were only like 38 minutes.
I gotta watch it.
It's really good. And then I've gotten onto Shogun. Yeah. And last night I didn't watch any because I wanted to get to bed early. So instead I just went up to bed. I laid down at 9 and I read for an hour.
How far are you in it?
I'm probably on episode 6 or 5.
Oh, so you're like way into it.
Yeah, I don't know how many there are.
You watched a lot.
Dude, I'm telling you, I was crushing shows
Yeah.
for a while when I was sick.
What was your impression of it?
So far, I'm in love with Japanese women. It reminds me of this one Japanese girl that I had a small fling with when I first moved to LA. Her name was Yuina. And I moved into this like hostel housing, not hostel as far as like violent, but it was like a hostel. And the woman had, she rented out the house to UCLA students. And I was like the one guy who moved in who wasn't a student. Her name was Sandy. She was this older, eccentric lady. So I moved in this house, and there's like a garage with 2-3 beds. The house had 5 or 6 beds. And when I moved in, I met my buddy. Remember Tall Patrick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Patrick was in there.
How old was he at that time?
At that time, he was probably only 28. When I was 20.
Yeah.
You know,
He
now
seemed like he was about 40 when we were 20.
he might have been 30, you know, but he was cool. And after that place, we got that apartment together, him and I. Anyway, I move in there, and there's this beautiful, very dainty, and like from Japan, but spoke good English. Her name was Yuina. And I remember we had this, I'll never forget, like we had this fling, and it was before Daniela moved in. Because then this Italian girl named Daniela moved in a couple months later, and then we really hit it off. And that's the girl that I moved to Italy for 3 months and lived with, and she was amazing. But Yuina, she was so sexy and cute. And one time, did I ever tell you like how we kind of hooked up?
No.
I'm in the garage where that was my quarters, and I had just finished taking a shower, and it was my birthday, and she came in to give me a present, and I was in my towel, and I sit down on the bed, and she gave me a gift, and then we start kissing, and it was awesome. She was
Did you have sex then?
tried to, but she was too small, like literally, like it was too, so it was uncomfortable. I didn't want to like force, you know, but she did end up, she ended up giving me some pleasure, and it was just, but it was interesting because right after that, Daniela moved in, and I could tell Yuina was really hurt that I chose Daniela over her, and she was like, it was sad.
That is sad.
It is sad, yeah, yeah. But anyway, Shogun reminds me that, and more than just the women, like the culture and like how they imagined Osaka to look like in 1600. It's beautiful, very well done show.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, and the customs and traditions and like having to commit seppuku, suicide. Like, you know, if you like in the beginning of the show, this one guy like just kind of offends one of the lords, but on behalf of his lord, and then his lord is like, the guy's like, oh, I'm so sorry for offending. I will kill myself and kill my baby son, because I've offended you. And the lord's like, yeah, that's what you have to do. You offended that other lord, and so like this whole part where do you remember that?
I don't. Yeah, it's wild.
It's fucked up. It was like, and he goes through with it, and then the poor mom has to is crying, having to give her little baby away, and then the next scene, the man kills himself. You don't see this, and then they kill the baby, and it's like that's what you have to do. You offended this other lord. It was wild.
Wild. Meanwhile, we're sitting here drinking
hot tea. Putting up a Patreon.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, so the week is halfway through. Things are moving along nicely. Sean and I are so we always like to reminisce on these shows and think about like, okay, a year ago we were remodeling a bathroom. We had our construction company, Twin Hills Construction Incorporated, and scraping by pretty much. Like, it was wild. And then you started your OnlyFans. What day do you remember? Like the week?
December 15th of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
So about like 15 months ago about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sean kind of had that underway. We didn't start the twin one till the end of March. So that's coming up on a 1-year anniversary. And yeah, it's just a trip.
And then our Instagram, we probably a year ago we had
7. I think I looked at it. We had about maybe 7,000 followers.
Now we're up at 54,000.
Yeah, and then like we got our X popping off, and it's just a reminder to anybody who's watching this who feels like they want to take that leap and just start creating something. In our account, we've, like we just have this certain dynamic, and then we are the way we are. So we found ways to kind of, but I do always say like, create the lifestyle you want to live and then find a way to support that. Like Sean and I work out, I take my dog out, we go to AA meetings, and we eat well, we sleep well, we hang out with friends, and we spend time trying to create some stuff. And we've just found a way to monetize that. And yeah, so yeah.
good life, baby.
Any other notes? Any other? I want to copy a little format from the Workaholics guys. Have a podcast called "This Is Important." It's one of my favorites. It's so funny. Anyway, the three of them at the end of their show, they say, "Any takebacks, apologies, or epic slams?" And they go through the show or that day, and they say like, "Well, I take back what I said about you, this thing," or like, "I want to highlight this epic slam I made of you." So any takebacks, apology, or any how can we change it though? What's a good thing we could say at the end of the show?
I like any last
Anywhere.
burning desires.
Yeah, burning desires or any last wishes. Maybe,
Yeah. Burning desires, last wishes.
Just a little note. That's one thing you say at an AA meeting. You'll be in an AA meeting, and then the speaker or the secretary will oftentimes say, "Any burning desires" at the end of the meeting, in case somebody wants to stand up and say, "Hey, I really feel like getting loaded. I need help," and it's kind of a cool thing. So we're gonna copy that. But any burning desires or wishes?
No, this was an awesome show, and we're gonna.
I have one.
Okay.
My burning desires. I am very. This is cool. This is one of Sean and I talked about much more yes-anding when we're doing these and not interrupting each other. And if I want to go off on a tangent about some book I'm reading, that we don't. So I really love your participation today, Bubba.
Thanks, Bubs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turning a new leaf.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Hey, thank you, everybody. Tune in next Monday or Sunday. We're going to do Monday, Sunday, and then Wednesday or Thursday for these 2 shows a week. Love y'all. Thank you for signing up. Appreciate you.
Love ya. Mwah.
Peace.